Shout out to the mighty LDBC. I am Trill Will LDBC nothing, and welcome to Trill Will Talks Politics. This is gonna be the new name of this show, cause I'm tired of coming up with titles. Trill Will Talks Politics Volume 1. As y'all know, make sure you smash the like button when you come on in. Smash the like button. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. I am working my way to 10,000 subscribers on this channel, and I'll be so kind of you to hit that button and hit the bell icon. Also, if you want to join the PMP Clubs community, hit the button in your description, the description tab, and yeah, join. It's only $3 a month. You won't miss it. So, also, you can also support the channel by donating. You can donate either by Super Chat or Cash App, if either or. The Super Chat button is right there somewhere. We don't even talk about PMP no more, cuz. But it ain't going nowhere. There's politics and life and stuff, but it's never gone. It's never gonna disappear. But anyways, this weekend has been kind of an eventful weekend. Been a lot of buck dancing this weekend. JDM, what's up with it? What's up, Sheldon? What's up, Mark Wonderlich? What's good, man? Been a lot of shucking and jiving this weekend. John Jones fought last night at UFC 309, and the Orange Mangus was there in person, and everybody lost their minds. And then I was just being who I normally am and reading the comments on some videos, on some live streams. And I kept seeing one thing in particular. America is back. Seeing him and his little shadow, Elon Musk. There's a reason why Elon is holding really, really tight. Really, really, really tight. Really tight. He's holding on him for dear life. He's making sure that he can get somewhere in that administration so he can counteract all those investigations into his BS companies. So there's no secret. There's everybody that Donald Trump appointed to his cabinets. Everybody. Every person either is a sexual assaulter or they condone sexual assault, and they help them try to hide it. I'm surprised Jim Jordan ain't there. I'm surprised. GG too easy. You want fun crack jokes today, huh? A dummy without a profile pic. Well, he's wearing corduroy. So I paid for it. That was so funny. I forgot to laugh. I'm laughing so hard right now. And your poor attempt of trying to be funny. He's wearing corduroy. He's wearing corduroy. You look stupid. You probably weigh 400 pounds and ain't seen your dick in 42 years. You probably got an APB out for your dick pissing on your own balls. You probably got more crust on your neck than the bottom of the Pacific Ocean. You probably got 4 stomachs and 12 chins. You probably ain't got no ankles and walk on the side of your shoes. I could keep going because you don't want to roast the roaster. Trump got a dead dog on top of his head, and you talking about my shirt. He wearing a corduroy. He got a corduroy. Boy, y'all the most unfunny, lame. Have y'all noticed there's a big trend and everybody who's following this MAGA train straight to hell? Have y'all noticed? Everybody that comes out, Alina Habba, RFK Jr., Elon Musk, JD Vance, Marco Rubio. Have y'all noticed a trend in these mediocre, lame ass niggas? All of them are lame. Like, they're fucking weirdos. None of them were popular in school. None of them were. None of them. Everybody thought there was a mothers that eat glue and lick windows and wear helmets and go to class at 12 o'clock and get out at 2 and ride that little bus. That's them. Carpe diem, what's up, family? Yeah, Jabba the Hutt, head ass. Oh, come in. He's wearing corduroy. That's the best joke you got. That's the best joke you got. I watched Joe Rogan, Dana White, John Jones, host of other people bowing down, kissing Trump's ass. It's disgusting. This is what this country has turned to. Damn the Constitution. Damn the Constitution. Constitution ain't got nothing. Nothing. Constitution, that's dead. Standing for something with principle, that's dead. All that. Mortal D, please keep praying for me. Because, I mean, with the amount of BS going on right now, man, that's why I smoke. Because I don't want to go out and act a fool on nobody. It really keeps me calm. Sheesh. This is disgusting, just to be honest with you. Disgusting. 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 Disgusting is an understatement of where this country is going. Like, this is like it's sensationalism at its best. And all I see is a whole bunch of people kissing Donald Trump's ass. That's it. But my question is, where? Oh, where? Oh, and I gotta show y'all something too. I gotta show y'all something too, because yeah, y'all know I always gotta show stuff. I gotta show y'all something. Lee Walton, what's up with it though? I gotta show y'all something. Gotta show y'all, and this just happened right here. AJ Moore, what's up, family?
I'm in Short North, downtown Columbus right now, and there are literally Nazis shouting the N-word, shouting profanities about Jewish people, walking the streets right now with guns and a megaphone.
That was in Columbus, Ohio. A whole bunch of white, mediocre, scary, pussified goofballs praising evil. And this is what Trump has emboldened. Oh, there's more. There's more. There is more. I want to find that video. I want to find that video. I could probably find it on Instagram faster than I can find it on here. I got. Whew, boy, I tell you. And y'all wonder why I smoke. That's it right there. That's it. That'll do it. That'll do it. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find that video. My granddaughter in there terrorizing everybody. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. If I can find said video, I know where I can go and find it. I'm finna find it though. Mind the Mansa Musa, what's up, Brody? Kill like 7 times. What's up, family? Some people in this country are led to believe that because Trump so-called got immunity, they got immunity. Yeah. Because Trump got immunity, they got immunity. So they can come and talk to us, or people that look like me, any way they feel like it. Yeah. But I'm going to deliver this stark message. This stark message to all of you magatards that think that this is going to be sweet and that y'all going to be able to talk to us however you feel like you think you're going to talk to us. But as soon as I find this video, da 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 ya ta ta ya da 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 da. Let me find the video. And while I'm looking for the said video, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fought, and everybody's talking about it. What I ain't seen nobody really say about this is how much Mike Tyson really won. Though he lost the fight. I mean, clearly he lost the fight. That's easy to say. He lost the fight. That's cool. Mike Tyson really won. Jake Paul used Mike Tyson's name, used Mike Tyson's the reputation Mike Tyson has built over the years, from all the fights that he has, all the knockouts, the power, the prowess, the whole nine. Used it to capitalize on it, and they filled up the AT&T Stadium down in Texas. 77,000 people in a building. Raised a $17 million gate. Ain't no telling how many people watch. Millions of people, because they shut down. Pretty much Netflix was lagging like mine was. I just want to find this video. I wonder who had it on their page. I want to find this video. As soon as I find this video, I'll be a lot happier when I find it. Look at this plane full of fucking douches. Mike Johnson is fucking coward. This weirdo Elon Musk. This orange piece of shit. And the flaming cokehead in the back, Don Jr. And then the dude with the worms in his head. Yeah. That's a classy picture there, buddy. But yeah. I'm gonna find that video, because I know if I can't find it there, I know she got it on her page. I know she got it on her page, because I want to see what y'all think about it. I really want y'all to see. I want y'all to tell me what you think about this video. Where is it? I done seen this video 5 million times this week. Now I can't seem to find it. I done seen this video posted 5,400 million freaking times. And now I can't seem to find it. Where is it? Where is it? She don't have it on her page. She don't have it on her page. Because I want to see. I want to see where it's at. I know I got it on my page. I know I do. I know I do. I know I do. Where is it? Oh, I want to show y'all this real quick. Y'all thank MAGA for this. Texas, please come to the front of the class. Trump judge blocks overtime pay for 4 million workers. The overtime rule is one of the most far-reaching economic reforms that President Joe Biden has fought for. There you go, right there. There y'all go. There you go. Donald Trump's not going to tax overtime. Like I've been telling y'all. Like I've been telling y'all. There you go. Why y'all got the lamest fucking jokes in all of fucking America? Mr. Dodo Head, get your dumb ass out of here. Yeah, why? Why do y'all got the lamest jokes? Ooh, boy. I want to show y'all something else. I'm going to show y'all something else. This was a poll that was taken by Politico. And it was asking pretty much, I just want y'all to see the questions. I want y'all to see the questions. See the question. See the questions. I want y'all to see that. Renee, how you doing, Queen? I want y'all to see. This was the questions, and I want y'all to see the percentage of people who agreed with it, that voted for Trump. Using taxpayer dollars to pay for transgender surgeries for undocumented immigrants in prison. That was actually a Trump bill that was passed, but nobody cares. 83% of people who voted Trump believe that. Requiring all manufactured cars in the U.S. to be electric vehicles by 2035. 82% believe that. Allowing children under 18 to transition genders without informing their parents. 77% of people actually believe that, while at the same time, what was it? Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Oh, allowing abortion up to the last day of birth. 76% of these dumbasses believe that. Jab Jamboree, what's up, bro? Decriminalizing border crossings. to people seeking amnesty or seeking asylum. Y'all do realize this is all misinformation, right? This is all lies. This is the misinformation campaign that the right was doing whole time this election was going on. Look at this stuff. This is all shit Donald Trump's been saying in his fucking Klan rallies. Look. Look. Look at it. The only one on here that is a lie is increasing taxes on the wealthy. Kamala Harris did say that. Here's another key, interesting, and wonderful point. Y'all know how they saying Donald Trump is going to make America create more oil, you know, because America's not producing enough oil, it's going to drill more. That's not happening either. Y'all know why it's not happening? Because right now, as I sit here, America is operating at full capacity as far as drilling for oil in the United States. There's nothing that Donald Trump could do to increase that. They're already overextended now, and they're overproducing oil right now. That's another lie they believe. They still believe it. They still believe it. But the first four of this list is the most interesting part for me. It really is. Using taxpayer dollars for transgender surgeries for undocumented immigrants in prison. And all you have to do is go Google who passed the law ordering transgender protections, operations will transgender, what does it say? Let me read it again. Transgender surgeries in prison. Surgeries in prison. Let me find it. All this stuff is coming. Oh, there it goes. Oh, who did it again? Who did it again, y'all? Who did it again? Powerhouse Watson. What's up, family? What's up, Steven? What's up, Pray for Crazy? Who ordered it again? The Trump administration. So basically what Trump did was he passed a bunch of laws when he was president the first time. They went into effect. As, like, for instance, Donald Trump and his merry band of dumbasses right now are planning to investigate every general that they claim are responsible for the pullout in Afghanistan. And if anybody who's been here knows that I've already shred that shit already. Donald Trump negotiated with terrorists. Donald Trump negotiated with the Taliban. Donald Trump let 5,000 Taliban fucking terrorists out of prison. Donald Trump also negotiated the pullout without contacting the Afghan government or the police. They had no plan. Donald Trump didn't tell the Biden administration about said plan. So Joe Biden flew into this shit blind. Didn't know about none of this. Because remember, Donald Trump did not show up to the transition of power. Did not show up at all. So they didn't tell Joe Biden shit. So which is surprising to me why Joe Biden would host Donald Trump in the White House any damn way. See, that's the reason why I can't be a Democrat. They're fucking weak. When it comes to shit like this, the Democrats are the most pathetic, spineless bunch of cowards I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. They're fucking cowards. They're cowards. Meanwhile, the Republicans are breaking every norm, every constitutional norm in the book. They don't care. Long as they get their agenda passed, they do whatever they want to do and spit into the Democrats' face every time. And the Democrats still try, let's just work together. Jimmy Bernard, what's up with the family? Every time, all this stuff, that, like, y'all gotta think to yourselves, like, if 77% of the people who voted for Donald Trump believe that children under the age of 18 who can't buy cigarettes, who can't buy liquor, who can't do pretty much anything without parental consent, are having gender reassignment surgeries without their parents' permission, I don't know what kind of meth you're smoking, but you're smoking some good shit. They can't even provide you a case, not a case at all, where you have somebody, some child, going somewhere and having gender reaffirming surgery without their parents' permission. There is no one that you can tell me or show me. You can't. This stuff is mind blowing to me. How these people think. They actually think and believe that this stuff right here. And people wonder why. Oh, I found it. I knew I had it. I knew I had it. Let me show y'all once again just how bold these MAGA-tards are. Now that their Klansman in chief is in office.
Targets. Let's be very clear. This is legislation that targets white people. It is racial because the people who carry in the Capitol are primarily white. People who have CPOs are primarily white. And this is retaliation for the only demographic that overwhelmingly voted to support Donald Trump. And that is why it is being taken out on us, because you don't like us. And that's how it is. If we want to address gun violence, we would be focusing on the people who bring guns into communities and shoot people, like where I live in Detroit, where you represent, Stephanie Chang, which are overwhelmingly 13 to 34-year-old sub-Saharan African niggers. Those are the people.
You hear what he said? Sub-Saharan African niggers. Run that back.
Sub-Saharan African niggers. The 34-year-old 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 sub-Saharan African niggers.
One more time.
34-year-old sub-Saharan African niggers.
You hear it? I just showed y'all a video of some Nazis yelling the same racial epithet, marching with their mask on, with their Nazi flags, like a bunch of pussies. And this pussy right here, who wouldn't say this shit in the face of nobody, not me, not you, not anybody. He wouldn't say this shit in front of me. He wouldn't. He wouldn't. He'd call the police and pull his little phone out trying to record me as the angry black man. That's why I wanted to get rid of MAGA. Because Donald Trump makes them comfortable in their racism. Like I've been telling y'all. Like I've been telling y'all for the absolute longest. Donald Trump, the only reason why he's so popular amongst these monkeys is because he makes them comfortable in their hate. It ain't about economic policies. It's never been about economic policies, because if it was, they could name and get on here and rattle off on every economic policy that Donald Trump has proposed to pass for the American people to make life better for all of us. They can't name one. It's not about economics at all. It's not about the fucking border. Nope, it's not. Never has been. Because if it was about the border, then that big-ass border bill would have got passed. It's never been about that. It's about hatred. This whole race was about race. This whole presidential campaign was about white supremacy and holding on to every ounce of it that they can. You see this fucking Peckerwood who would get slapped? I would slap the fucking shit out of his bitch ass. I would slap fire at his ass. He wouldn't dare say the shit in my face. Them fuckers walking down with those fucking flags, they know where and when to go do that bullshit. I've never seen one of them bastards do that shit ever. Spitting in the face of every veteran that ever died in combat, fighting Nazism. You spit in the face of all of them. Tell my niece I said, what's up, Sheldon? That's the funny part about all this. They're really, really comfortable. Yeah, shits and giggles. Yeah, but Tim Scott said the racism is over. I want to show y'all something else. Here's another one. Here you go. Here's another one. I want y'all to see this. This is the Oklahoma Superintendent, Ryan Walters. I want y'all to hear what he says.
I'm excited to announce today that Oklahoma is the first state to bring the Bible back to the classroom. Today, we purchased over 500 Bibles that will be in the AP government classrooms across the state. Bible just like this.
Y'all see that Bible he's holding? That farce of a Bible that he's holding? That's the Trump Bible. About 500 at $60 a pop. $30,000 wasted on this piece of shit.
We have the Bible, the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence, the Bill of Rights. These are foundational documents in our nation's history. Our kids have to understand the role the Bible played in influencing American history. It's very clear that the radical left has driven the Bible out of the classroom, which leads to a lack of understanding of American history. We will not stop until we brought the Bible back to every classroom in the state.
Y'all keep that in mind now. Keep that in mind. Now, Oklahoma right now is 44th in education, 49th in healthcare, 44th in quality of life, 49th in test scores, and top 10 worst in poverty right now. But taking the Bible out of school, that's the big priority right there. Look, there's the numbers right there. They're 6 away from being the last state in education, and you're talking about taking the Bible out of school. So what about everybody else's religion? So I take it he wouldn't be okay if a bunch of Muslims start pulling out their prayer rugs and praying 5 times a day. I take it they wouldn't allow some kind of special accommodations for the people who are Muslim to go and do their prayers and do their civic duties as Muslims and praying, right? What about the Catholics? What about all them? So just take a dump on everybody else's religion. Right? So you want to just shove your fake Jesus down everybody's throat. Because that ain't the real God. That ain't the real Jesus. That's some fake made up thing. It's like one of Trump's NFT cards where they put Donald Trump's ugly ass face over some muscular body They try to make him look like he's fucking tough. They're a bunch of fucking idiots. Bible thumping fucking goofballs who don't live by none of the principles taught in that Bible. None of it. They don't live by any of it. Any of it. What was Jesus' greatest commandment that he gave in the Bible? And it wasn't honoring Jesus. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. You can't find one passage in the Bible where Jesus says, honor me. You can't find one passage from Genesis to Revelation. You can't find it. You can't find it. Jeremy Nunez, I'll be glad when you get deported. I'm gonna be laughing at you when you're on that bus and he's throwing your goofy ass out of the country. I'm gonna laugh very loudly. So don't think you're getting any sympathy from me. Trump 2024, all right, you're gonna see. Village Brother, what's up, family? Thank you, Village Brother. That is the greatest commandment Jesus Christ gave before ascending back into heaven. Love thy neighbor. That means your immigrant neighbor. That means your black or brown neighbor. That means you love the poor neighbor who can't afford what you can afford. Giving health care to those who can't afford it. That's what Jesus really taught. Did you hear any of these neo-fascist Christian goofballs out here preaching about anything Jesus Christ ever taught about? See, that's another reason why they disgust me. Because I know who the real Jesus is. I know of his teachings. And none of this is it. You're giving atheists all over this country all kinds of work to make you look stupid. And you know the devil's greatest trick is to convince the world that Jesus never existed and that the devil never existed. They're one and the same. And they're helping them along. Their quest for power and greed. It's nothing about it. All this is what that giant doucheball, this fucking goofball right here, what this giant goofball is doing basically is flexing his power. That's all. It's about power and white supremacy and erasing black history. You can't erase blood, homie. Have y'all ever watched one of those shows on First 48? Or one of those CSI shows where somebody murders somebody and try to hide the body and hide the blood, and they just take spray some stuff and shine an infrared light and you can see the specks of blood? You can't erase blood, homie. It's all over this country. Yes, Jesus would be there. In their eyes, the Jesus that's taught in the Bible would have been marked as a terrorist. He'd have been marked as a radical left terrorist. That's what they would have did. Yep, they would have said Jesus was a Russian. Jesus worked right alongside Vladimir Putin. Funny Valentine, that shit is absolutely facts. Putin 2024. This is all this is. You got Tulsi Gabbard, who is see, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand why I hate I hate that bitch. Y'all don't understand why I could never stand that bitch. And everybody sat there and applauded. And, in the 2020 primaries, when Tulsi Gabbard got up there and told all them lies about Kamala Harris, everybody kept running back. See, Tulsi Gabbard said she locked up thousands of black people. Lying. Would you accept Jesus if he came back as a North Korean? Yeah. Why wouldn't I? Nice try, Damien. Nice try. Nice try. These people don't represent nothing that's taught in the Bible at all. It's nothing but hate. Nothing but hate. And once again, show y'all again. This.
shock and fear at a performance of the Diary of Anne Frank, not because of the disturbing details from her diary, but because of what was happening outside. Nazi flags being held by several people gathered outside of the production. This video shared on social media shows the demonstrators flying the Nazi flag outside the American Legion, where shock and fear.
I just want to pause that right there. We are one of the only modernized countries in the world where people proudly fly the Nazi flag. I guess you didn't read Romans 13:11 through 14, huh? Mm. I guess since you want to take this to a Bible discussion, let's talk about Proverbs 29:12. If a ruler listens to falsehood, all of his officials will be wicked. Acts 5:29 said we must obey God rather than man. Proverbs 16:12 said it is an abomination to kings to do evil, for the throne is established by righteousness. Hmm. Here's my favorite one. Psalms 1 through 6. Blessed is the man that walks not in the counsel of the wicked, nor stands in the way of sinners, nor sits at the seat of scoffers. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and on his law he meditates day and night. He is like a tree planted by the streams of water that yields its fruit in its season, and its leaf do not wither. And all that he does, he prospers. The wicked are not so, but are like the chaff that the wind drives away. Therefore, the wicked will not stand in judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. Stormy B, man, what's up, Big Brody? You said Matthew. Hold on, let me find it. You said Matthew 22. Let's see. Matthew 22. 34 through 40. Cool. But when the Pharisees heard that he had silenced the Sadducees, they gathered together, and one of them, a lawyer, asked him a question to test him. Teacher, which is the greatest commandment in the law? And he said to him, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. This is the great and first commandment. And a second is like it. You shall love thy neighbor as you love yourself. On these two commandments depend all the law and the prophets. Well, yes. Okay. Here's another one. Here's another one. Romans 13:5-7. Therefore, one must be in subjection, not only to avoid God's wrath, but also for the sake of conscience. Because of this, you also pay taxes. For the authorities are ministers of God, attending to this very thing, pay all what is owed to them, taxes to whom taxes are owed, revenue to whom revenue is owed, respect to whom respect is owed, honor to whom honor is owed. Now, in other words, that means if you owe somebody, you pay them. And who has over 4,000 lawsuits of not paying people? That's word, right? That's word. Read it yourself. Romans 13:5-7. Y'all don't understand. Donald Trump is wicked. He is wicked. Wicked. He's wicked. Says it in the Bible. Oh, here's my other favorite one for Trump supporters. Y'all ready? 1 Corinthians 13:1-13. If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. I'm going to read that again. If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. Do it sound like MAGA supporters are full of love? They're noisy cymbals. They're noisy cymbals. Since y'all want to go here, there's nothing biblically that can make me believe that these people who claim they love God so much, but you have no evidence of it. I would go back to my favorite scripture one more time. I would go back to my favorite scripture of all times. Psalms 1:1-6. Blessed is the man who walketh not in the counsel of the wicked. Elon Musk, wicked. Donald Trump, wicked. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., wicked. Matt Gaetz, wicked. Tulsi Gabbard, wicked. Everybody in his cabinet, wicked. The Heritage Foundation, wicked. All these Bible-thumping neo-fascists around this country, wicked. I'm going to read it again. Psalms 1:1-6. Blessed is the man who walketh not in the counsel of the wicked. See, when you have to break stuff down like I'm breaking it down, it's good old Sunday. Good, we can give you some word today. Proverbs 28:16, one of my other favorite ones. It speaks about corruption in government. A ruler who lacks understanding is a cruel oppressor, but he who hates unjust gain will prolong his days. Read it again. A ruler who lacks understanding is a cruel oppressor. Do y'all think Donald Trump has understanding? What I need from you is understanding. Here's what people fail to realize. Romans 13, 1 through 4. Let every person to be subject to the governing authorities. Because they want to talk about governing authorities, right? Cool. For there is no authority except from God. And those that exist have been instituted by God. Therefore, whoever resists the authorities resists that what God has appointed. And those who resist will incur judgment. But listen to this part. For rulers are not a terror to good conduct. You know, feeding the poor, welcoming asylum seekers, you know, not stripping away health care from people who can't afford it, not deporting people just because you hate brown people. None of that. I'm going to read that part for you again. For rulers are not a terror to good conduct. That means if you're obeying the law, that's written. If you're doing, there's no cut around to saying that you can go and cheat, and lie, and steal your way, and you're supposed to be perceived as godly, right? Because I like how y'all love to try to throw scripture and you don't know what it means. I'm going to read this part for you again. For rulers are not a terror to good conduct. But too bad. That means all the corruption Donald Trump is doing, someone in authority is supposed to take care of him. That's what it says in the Bible. Would you have no fear of the one who is in authority? Then do what is good. You will receive his approval, for he is God's servant for your good. But if you do wrong, be afraid, for he does not bear the sword in vain. For he is a servant of God, an avenger of who carries out God's wrath on the wrongdoer. Therefore, one must be in subjection, not only to avoid God's wrath, but also for the sake of good conscience. Romans 13, 1 through 14. You know, because people love the And here is something that I want y'all to take with y'all, because I see people dropping off here because they don't want to hear this good word. This is Bible based. So yeah. Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous increase, the people rejoice. But when the wicked rule, the people groan. There you go. All finished. Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous increase, you know, good people increase, people rejoice. You remember when Barack Obama won the White House the first time in 2008? How everybody in the country rejoiced, except the racist people. A majority of this country rejoiced. Boxing fan times 4. What's up with it? Salute to you in the super chat. He said the religion, Bible, Christianity agenda is only pushed when it comes to being gay, but they ain't nowhere to be found when it comes to racism and social injustice. Absolutely facts. I'm going to read Proverbs 29 and 2 again, since they want to always bring up Bible and trying to compare, say God chose Trump. When the righteous increase, the people rejoice. There ain't nobody rejoicing but magatards right now. That's the only people who are rejoicing. The whole world, seemingly, are holding his breath for when Trump takes office, because they don't know how much of the world he's going to fuck up. Hey, y'all want to hear something about the Supreme Court judges? You shall appoint appoint judges and officers in all your towns that the Lord your God is giving you, according to your tribes, and they shall judge the people with righteous judgment. You shall not pervert justice. You shall not show partiality, and you shall not accept a bribe. For a bribe blinds the eyes of the wise and subverts the cause of the righteous. If you want to use word against a preacher, son, come on down, because I will burn you every time. I will burn you every time, and you will lose horribly, just like you lost today. So anybody else want to bring some more scripture to try to prop up Trump like he's something righteous? He's not. I just gave you evidence of it. When the righteous win, the people rejoice. When the wicked win, people groan. That's terrible. Yes, Funny Valentine, that is truth. God doesn't want you to suffer at all. At all. God just wants you to love and be loved. That's it. Just go be a good steward of people. Go out into the world and tell the world about me and show the world my example. And I'll make you fishermen of men. Look at Share Zero, you freaking dumbass. It's cool when you do it, though. It's cool when y'all want to throw and pop up the Bible. When a dude says, we're just bringing back the Bible in school because the radical left took Bibles out of school. Yeah, they took Bible out of school. They took the Bible out of school, but they're 44th in education, 49th in healthcare. They ain't even taking care of their neighbors. All the red states are welfare states. All of them. There's only like three red states that's actually self-sufficient. The rest of them are welfare states. I wish all these states that are paying for these welfare Bible-thumping ass states would stop paying them. Don't give your money to them people. Keep your money. That's why there was a separation of church and state. Nope, carpe diem. I ain't never heard Jesus say that either. I ain't never heard Jesus say when I see a beautiful woman, I just kiss on her. Some of them will let me. I just grab them by the coochie. I ain't never heard Jesus say that. I ain't never heard Jesus say sexually assault women. I ain't never heard him say that. I ain't never heard Jesus say, hey, them people working all that overtime, take away their overtime. I ain't never heard Jesus say that. I ain't heard Jesus say, well, all those people suffering, let's steal their health care. Let's take away that. I ain't never heard him say that. Must be reading a different kind of Bible than I'm reading. And I'm reading the King James Version. Tay, how about it? I like to use facts. I like to use facts. And being that these people like to be Bible thumpers and come in here and pretend like there's something Christian about Donald Trump and there's no evidence of it, you know. How do y'all come in here and make the most rash and stupidest assumptions about me? Why do you do this to yourself? You're part of the biggest cult of all times. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I am a free thinker, and I'm capable of gathering ideas based off evidence. You know how Jesus told me to? Get evidence, such as a tree does not bear fruit if a fig tree ain't bearing fig trees, is it a fig tree then? All right, like y'all like to say, you can't judge anybody, but you can judge a tree by the fruit that it bears, right? Right. Right. What's up with Mahari? This is why I be beating y'all over the head every time you come in here trying to talk politics to me. Every time y'all come in here. But y'all can't explain why these Peckerwoods walking around with these Nazi flags like it's something cool. But they claim to be patriots, and they claim to support all those people who fought in these pointless wars and died in the name of this country's freedom. Y'all are funny. Y'all are a bunch of walking, talking hypocrites. Yeah, Carpe Diem, that's what they do. They are literally in the biggest cult in the world. They'll try to use anything to justify their cult, their cult personality. They'll do just about anything. And I mean anything. They'll do anything. Anything to justify their cultish personality. They'll do it. They'll do it. Right now, there's people all over this country, John Jones included, that's trying to win the appeasement of a fake king. I would not bow down to anybody. I would not bow down to no man at all. I would not bow down to Trump, any of his goofy ass, dumb ass Trump-tardian coons. I won't bow down to none of the Peckerwoods who think they strong because Donald Trump's in office. I won't bow down to you or nobody else. Hey, Tristan Starr, does my block button tell you to get the fuck out my face? Yes, it does. Boxing Fan ×4 again in the super chat. Salute to you. He says it's probably that new Bible that's supposed to teach us how slavery was actually beneficial to black folks. Yeah, like the one Ron DeSantis was talking about down in Florida. Like we learned so much stuff. We learned so much stuff about. We learned tasks from people who didn't know how to wash their asses, which many of the people that were being shipped over here in the triangle. In the transatlantic slave trade, died from cholera and diphtheria because white people didn't know how to wipe their ass, didn't know how to wash their ass. Guess who invented soap? It's amazing how these people get up here and think they're so grandiose, like black people was just stupid. We didn't know nothing. We invented most of the world. Everything in the world that you can think of. DOG, what's up, Brody? Everything in the world that you can think of, black people had a hand in creating it. People who look like me had a hand in creating it. Y'all hate hearing the truth, and that's why you try to hide it. Y'all want to talk about DEI. Y'all want to talk. Donald Trump has the most DEI fucking meritocracy fucking candidacies of all time. Donald Trump is a DEI hire. Y'all are trying to preserve white supremacy like it's going to live forever. One day, white supremacy is going to die. And I hope it dies a burning death. I probably may not see it in my lifetime, which I pray I do. Pray I get to see white supremacy finally die in front of my face. I'll be glad. I'll be happy to see white supremacy die. Everything about white supremacy is evil. Every bit of it. Everything about it. Carpe Diem, he's going to fuck it up big time. Big time. But these people don't know. They are in a cult. They're in a cult. They love it. They're in a cult. They are in a cult. They're in a cult. Watch, there's going to be more infighting. Because when you put a whole bunch of evil people together, you think they can get along? When something's built off righteousness. I'll give you an example. I'm part of a community called the Lions Den Boxing Community. We're one of the biggest communities on YouTube. We have been for a long time. There have been many other groups that try to copy the whole schematic of what the LDBC is, which is a community of family. Stormy B-Man is my brother. Mahari's my little brother. Shelton's my brother. Boxing Fan Times 4 is my brother. Like all of us are in one big mix, one big gigantic family. All different corners of the earth. DOG's my brother. All different corners of the earth. From the United States to the UK to everywhere. We have family all over the planet. Right? And shout out to Boxing Fan Times 4 again in the super chat. He said, the only thing Caucasoids invented was STDs. That is a fact. That is a fact. See, one thing that separates the LDBC from everybody else who done made their little communities and whatever is this. Here's the secret sauce. I'm going to tell y'all what it is. I'm sorry. I'm going to reveal the recipe for the Krabby Patty right now. The reason why the LDBC is so wonderful and so powerful is because of one word: unity. And unity has a big umbrella. Unity has loyalty underneath it, standing on business, loving on one another, protecting one another, holding up one another, supporting one another, the whole nine. That's what it has underneath its umbrella. And we house that within the LDBC. Channels have grown because of it. Mine has. A lot of others have. We've brought more people in here to come and watch us talk our stuff. Even though there's thousands of other people doing the same thing, there's something different about coming here. But you've seen them fall apart. All these communities, the YTBC, the NBBC, all these other fake communities that built up and tried to copy the schematic of the LDBC have fallen and wilted away because of infighting. There was nothing solid built on top of it. Nothing. It was just built out of jealousy and envy. Because they seen a whole bunch of black content creators get together. And they get on and build panels like Trill Boxing Talk, the Smoke City Modcast, 78 Sports TV, Black Fight Fan, BFTB Boxing, Stormy B-Man, Junior the Truth. You see all these big fucking platforms, Blue Blood Sports TV, Ticket TV. You see all these big old platforms being built and nurtured under the umbrella of the LDBC. And these fuckers are wondering, how do they do it? How do they stay together, cohesive? How can they get together and ain't nobody fighting and ain't nobody hating on each other? Because it was built out of love. 78 had a vision a long time ago to build the LDBC because of racism, white supremacy, goofy ass Sambos. And he created an environment to where we can have a voice, a legitimate voice. And it became a family. It became a family. The stuff that we speak, when you hear us talk about white supremacists, make no mistake about it. Damn. Why you always be doing stuff around? I know you be intentionally doing that stuff. I swear I'm going to get you when you get home. I swear I am. Ooh, I'm going to get you. Yeah. Anyways. But yeah. If people see a community like the LDBC, you get haters. You get haters from all corners of the globe. People who don't even know us. Our brother Drew Titan. Don't even know him. Don't know nothing about him. Don't know nothing about his family. Don't know nothing about his family ties. You need to hurry up, man. You need to hurry up. Put that away before something happen to you. Before I end this live stream right now. You got people from around the country who don't know nothing about it. People around the globe who don't even know nothing about the LDBC, what we stand for, what we're doing. We're actually doing something good and righteous. That's why we're prospering. Like I read to y'all a while ago. When you're doing good and righteous work, there's prosperity behind it. That's why we build such great channels. That's why my channel now has over 5,000 subscribers. Because of righteous work. Righteous work is always hard. Let me talk to y'all for a minute. This stuff about politics, do I enjoy cussing out Trump supporters and all this? No, I don't. Let me just be 100%. Though it may seem like it, I don't. I feel sorry for you. But the only way that I can clearly communicate to somebody There's 4 types of people in this world that you can't help. The most important one out of those 4 are the ones that are not willing to help themselves. You would drain every ounce of your life force trying to help somebody who does not want to help themselves. You would drain the absolute life out of you. That's family, friends, co-workers. And I've seen all the videos of people over here man, see, you can't, see, I don't know why you over here telling people not to have their family around them and not to be, not to, you know, not to have their families there at Thanksgiving. No, I don't want your toxic behavior around me. I don't want your toxic and bullshit judgment around me. I don't want it around my kids. I don't want it nowhere near my house. So yes, you would not come on my property. I don't give a fuck if I know you all my life. You gone. What people fail to understand is this whole election wasn't just about fucking policy. It was about principle. If you're willing to uphold a person who does not give a damn about the least of these, the people who are suffering, the people who are poor and disenfranchised, if you don't give a damn about them, why in the fuck would I have you in my house? Because I was once poor and disenfranchised. I was once there. So you would have spit in my face when I was down and out. And you're supposed to be my cousin. Or you're supposed to be my brother or my sister. Or you're supposed to be my auntie or uncle. You're supposed to be my mom or my dad. You would have spit in my face had I been poor and disenfranchised or an immigrant or a trans person or a gay person. You would have spit in my face because I don't believe what you believe. And everybody's entitled to believe what they want. That's what the whole experiment of America was. It's supposed to be a place where we can all have our own beliefs and we can all live amongst each other as a brotherhood or sisterhood. That's what it was supposed to. That's a lie. Y'all wrote that on the Statue of Liberty. Give us your tire. You lied. You lied. No, Mr. Jones, Shelton, you misunderstood what he's saying. He was talking about all the stuff black people invented. So he's just letting it be known he's a white guy and he acknowledges what black people invented. So yeah, you misread that. I'm telling you that I don't understand how people could think that because you told their daughters you don't care. Todd French, salute to you in the super chat. He said, LOL, I enjoy cooking Trump supporters. # flame broil. Me too. Sometimes. But most times, no. It's sad that I gotta constantly repeat something over and over and over. And these people will literally sit here in my face and act like they didn't hear me. Damn, Joe said I was born in the USA. Yeah. This is what these people do. This is what these people are, and this is who these people are. They don't care about facts. They don't care. They don't care. I literally showed y'all. Right now. Oh, that thing's too long. I ain't gonna play that. I'll do it on another one. I see, the more I watch the political spectrum in the United States, the more I see people over here trying to suck up to Donald Trump, trying to suck up and pretend like he is some great phenomenon that's going to come in and save America. Yeah. God, don't hold your breath if you believe Trump is going to save America. Don't hold your breath, because it's not going to happen. Don't hold your breath. Hey y'all, random thought. Since Jake Paul thinks of himself as a boxer, right? Put him in the ring against Francis Ngannou. Anybody opposed to that idea? Put Jake Paul in the ring against Francis Ngannou at heavyweight. Let's see how he looks in the ring against him. Anthony Joshua knocked Ngannou out. Put Jake Paul in there against Francis Ngannou. I don't want to do the Dunny dance. I don't want to have nothing to do with this fucking clown. Put Francis Ngannou in the ring against Francis Ngannou. Put Jake Paul in there against Francis Ngannou. That's what I want to see. I want to see that. Put that in motion. Yeah, coon. I already said that. Two things can be true at the same time. One, John Jones is the greatest phenomenon I ever had the pleasure of watching in real life. He's one of the greatest that ever got in the octagon and ever fought. One of the greatest. One of the greatest. One of the greatest. One of the greatest who's ever done it. I don't believe there's a person alive that can get in the octagon and beat John Jones. There's not one. At the same time, concurrently, John Jones is a coon. It's the truth. Johnny Bones Jones is a coon. He a Sambo. What's the score on this Pittsburgh and Baltimore game? Hold on, dog. Let me see real quick. Let me see. Oh, it's 7-9. Okay. Who my Falcons got today? I just want to know. Who was in here saying my who's in there saying my goddamn I just want to see all the scores. Who my Falcons got today? We got the Broncos. Hey, we got the Broncos. Okay. Hey, the 49ers playing the Sea Chickens today, Sheldon. Where's TD at when you need him? Yeah. Steelers got the ball right now. That's going to be a good game. I'm going to watch the rest of it. Yeah, them Sea Chickens. It's going to get good. I mean, sheesh. This right here, my God. Well. That's some crazy work right there. That is some crazy work. Just look at, y'all, just look. I want y'all to understand something. Going into this next political clusterfuck, because this is what it's going to be, because Donald Trump put the most abhorrent bunch of people in charge of our government. He got a dude that was in the National Guard. over the over the military. Over to the Department of Defense. Ain't got no kind of... So we going from a 4-star general to a National Guardsman. You ain't even a real soldier. You're in the National Guard. You go on weekend drills, dude. And you're in charge of the military. Hey, y'all, I got a question for y'all. Do you think there's a book I want y'all to read. It's called They Were Her Property, White Women as Slave Owners in American South by Stephanie Jones Rogers. Read it. Because I'm going to read it this week. Read that book. Read it. And we're going to have a discussion on it. Since people think, like every time I hear about people talking about the racist South, I really hardly ever hear anybody talking about how racist and dirty and disgusting white women were. I never hear that. Only time I really hear anybody say anything about it when we're talking about Emmett Till. And how that racist bitch got him killed. Because she lied. That's why I don't hear. See these bitches in this picture? That was yelling at Ruby Bridges. A blue black girl, 6, 7 years old, going to school to get her education. I want y'all to look. This is only a repeat of shit that's already happened. Look at that bullshit flag they're holding. The rebel flag. Look. White women. Look. They like to use the Bible to uphold their white supremacy and racism. They love it. Look. It's right there in your face. Charlottesville. Same shit, different day. See? White women. Doing their part to uphold white supremacy, racism, and kinds of bullshit in this country. They're still here. Look. I want y'all to see this shit. Look. Anti-white hate. Stop BLM terror. How many people has BLM killed? How many white people have BLM killed or terrorized, burned down their houses or burned crosses in their front? Oh, my bad. That's the Ku Klux Klan. Who talks about America first and making America great again. Yeah, that's the Klan. Look. White women. White women. I want y'all to stop. Stop with this bullshit that it's just white men that's holding on to white supremacy. Stop with this stupid bullshit narrative. Because it's them too. They showed you in their votes. What did I always say when I go live? When I go live every time, I tell y'all it's not what you say, it's what you do that defines who you are. White women. White women voted against their own bodies. White women voted for mass deportations. White women voted for higher taxes. White women. See, they proudly display their racism. They proudly do it. I don't want y'all to lose focus and think that, oh man, I can trust because that white woman sounds like she's nice and she might do this. No, no, no. No, sir. No, sir, no, ma'am. Nope. They are not our allies at all. They're not. Contrary to popular belief, they are not. They're okay with Donald Trump's racism. They're okay with Donald Trump fucking up the economy. They're okay with Donald Trump fumbling the fucking pandemic. They're okay with Donald Trump negotiating with terrorists to cause the damn 13 deaths in Afghanistan. They're okay with Donald Trump lying all the fucking time. They're okay with Donald Trump being a fucking adjudicated rapist. They're okay with him having 28 sexual assault claims up against him right now. They're okay with Donald Trump's 34 felonies. They're okay with Donald Trump's 55 other cases that are going to get dropped because he's a president now. They're okay with all that shit. They're okay. They're complicit in it. America is a racist country. It's been that way. It's been that way. It's been that way forever. For people who sitting here thinking, well, shh. See, man, see. Now, you blacks. They call Kamala Harris a DEI hire, right? What about Donald Trump makes him qualified to be president? What makes him qualified to be president? Kamala Harris, a lawyer, a DA, prosecutor, AG, senator, vice president. Donald Trump is a failed fucking TV host who lost $998 million being fucking stupid. And now, with him choosing his cabinet, I see why it was possible for him to sink multiple casinos. They're okay. White women are okay with Donald Trump fantasizing about his own daughter. So he slept with a porn star because she favors his daughter. It's okay about the fucking sexual assault charges against Donald Trump because he sexually assaulted women that he thought looked like his daughter. They're okay with that. They're okay with Donald Trump's weird fetish for fucking his daughter. They're okay with that. White women are okay with it. They're okay with their body, my body, their choice. They're okay with that. They're okay with it. That's the most egregious bunch of people out of everybody who voted for Trump. They always have. White women have consistently voted against their own self-interest for the longest of time while abusing black people to get there. White women wouldn't have no rights right now had it not been for black women like Fannie Lou Hamer. That's a fact. Without Rosa Parks, white women wouldn't have no fucking rights right now. That is a fact. That's a fucking fact. Argue with your cross-eyed auntie. That's a fact. White women today would not have no rights whatsoever had it not been for the sacrifices of black women. The whole suffrage movement moved in when black people got the Civil Rights Act of 1964 signed into law under Lyndon B. Johnson. That's a fact. Argue with your auntie. That is a fact. But people won't come in here and argue with facts like it ain't true. And it's documented. White women have been doing that shit. They've been the proprietors of evil for the longest. And they always sit and try to make themselves like they're victims. Oh, oh, oh my God. I want to show y'all something else. This is disturbing. This happened in Maryland. The Charles County family is speaking out Saturday after his 7-year-old son ended up in the hospital after an incident at his elementary school. The boy's mom posted about her son's experience online and has since gone viral, with over 215,000 likes on Instagram as of Saturday night. My child, who is a 2nd grader, was hung in the boys' bathroom by a 4th grader. The mother's social media post said Saturday. I received the most traumatizing phone call from the school stating that my child was being rushed to the children's hospital. And I'm feeling anger and seeing red, but my son is here by the grace of God. I will forever be thankful. The parents are angry and confused, but also thankful for that their son is alive. If you look at my son, he has marks under his eyes, like blood vessels. He still has bruises around his neck from being choked. They put a noose around this baby's neck. They put a noose around this baby's neck. The school is trying to make it sound like the boys were horse playing. They put a noose around this baby's neck. I want y'all to listen to me again. They put a noose around this baby's neck. Rosa Parks had nothing to do with equal rights for women. You're a fucking liar. You don't know who Rosa Parks was. There's a reason why she was in Alabama. She did more than just sit on a bus, but you don't know that because you're fucking stupid. One of the little white boys said, "I'm going to show you how I did how I did people back in the day." Wow. Wow. Yeah, Boxing Fan Times 4 in the super chat. He said, wasn't it JD Trans that said they wanted to raise taxes on people who don't have kids? I think that's the way to get whites into procreating because America's too black. That is facts. This man said the 14th Amendment. Do you even know what the 14th Amendment does? Dutchman? Do you know what 14th Amendment does? What's up with it, Rodney? That's all they do, Sheldon. They go out and do shit, racist shit, and they claim that's it's the left. And this right-wing dumbass is doing it. That's what they do. That's what they've been doing. They've been doing this shit for forever. Throwing rocks, hiding their hands, and blaming everybody else on the other side for doing it. That's why they got the good people on both sides coming. That's why they can go in here and justify Donald Trump's bullshit. They can justify all the Republicans not doing nothing for people. Minding my black business, yes, I want to crash out for them too. For real. The Civil Rights Act was passed in 1964. Civil Rights Act. The 14th Amendment was allegedly for freeing slaves. But they weren't free, were they? Nope. Because Jim Crow laws were instilled. Goofball. Still thinking black people don't know their history. That's mighty white of you, sir. But unlike you, I know my history. While you're trying to misinform the people about the 14th Amendment was only put in ratified. It was enacted actually in June 13th of 1866. It was ratified in 1868. But you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So shut up talking to me and misinforming people in this audience. That's what you're doing. The Civil Rights Act of 1964, that's allegedly put a stop to Jim Crow laws. You know, like segregation and all that other shit. You know, black people can't buy houses because of lending practices that white supremacists didn't want black people getting their hands on mortgages and shit because they knew there was wealth involved with black people owning homes and shit. You know, when houses was 3-bedroom, 2-bath houses back then were what, $7,000? The Dutchman is the Dutchman, and he's talking about American policies with me. As if I don't know. Not only did the 14th Amendment fail to extend the Bill of Rights to the states, it also failed to protect the rights of black citizens. The legacy of Reconstruction was the determined struggle of black and white citizens to make the promise of the 14th Amendment a reality. Yeah. The 14th Amendment was only important because of the fact that it provided a clause that said no person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. And they still looked at that law in the Constitution and said, fuck them niggers. So how is the 14th Amendment supposed to protect us again? How is it supposed to protect black people? Because you absolutely know nothing about law. Constitutional law at that. You don't know shit about it. So shut the fuck up talking to me. Misinforming the people in this audience. Because they want to learn something. And I'm teaching them. You know, immigrants now are naturalized under the 14th Amendment. But, you know, black people weren't responsible for helping getting immigrants fucking naturalized in this country, according to you racist motherfuckers. I love facts. And I love digging into history. I love it. Wow. Y'all go subscribe to my brother's page. Does anybody else want to come in here and try to pretend like they know more about black history than me? You can try it. You're going to fail miserably. Donald Trump's cabinet has been picked without any background checks from the FBI whatsoever. Y'all want to come in here and tell me Kamala Harris ain't black. Kamala Harris is least qualified. Okay. Okay. 2016. Curbside. 2016. Donald Trump had the Senate, Congress, and he had the governorships, the House, the Senate, and the White House, and did nothing with it. That's how they passed the Tax Cut and Jobs Act of 2017 with Paul Ryan. Paul Ryan was the Speaker of the House at the time. That's the last time it happened before now. Yep, Carpe Diem. But these people, they didn't read Project 2025, so they didn't believe in it. They didn't read Project 2025, so they didn't believe it. They thought I was out of my mind because I read it, and I told them it was coming. Donald Trump is packing his cabinet full of loyalists. That's why there's a Matt Gaetz as the AG, who's not qualified to do shit. That's why there's a J.D. Vance who only has 18 months in government whatsoever, period. And the only reason why he's got 18 months is because Peter Thiel paid for his campaign, a billionaire. And people keep throwing around billionaire like it's not a large number. If somebody dropped $5,000 per minute in your account, it'll take you 614 years to reach $1 billion. That's a lot of money. They've been stupid, though. You look tired. It's because I am, because I work for a living. Cash Patel in charge of the FBI. Wow. Wow. Elon Musk is one of the biggest purveyors of misinformation in the world, right beside Putin. I want people to understand something. Everybody who's out here saying that Donald Trump is going to save America, cool, good. Keep thinking that. And watch this country fail. Make America great again. And look at this motherfucker's name. Look at him. minding my black business. Man, there are a plethora of people rolling in their graves right now. Like anybody who said, "Oh, God bless the troops for their sacrifices," and they voted for Donald Trump, fuck you.
Yeah, leave my keys. Are you gonna do it today?
Leave your keys. Are you driving your car?
Just asking.
Leave your keys. I'll do it. I'm about to get off here in a minute.
Thank you.
Love you too. Chet, Diane, y'all know. Y'all, boy, it's crazy that people will get on here and they will say, man, God bless the troops. God bless the troops. They're setting up the dictatorship right now. They're setting up the dictatorship right now. Everybody failed you. Everybody but black people failed you. Everybody but black women failed you. Everybody but a majority of black men failed you. The media failed you. CNN fucking failed you. Hell, Fox News ain't even a news organization. They're a propaganda machine. They're an echo chamber for misinformation, lies, and all kinds of bullshit. They already been sued for $786 million and lost. They already had to pay out a big old settlement, and then people still get their information like that, a credible news source from fucking Fox News. These people failed all of us. What do we learn from this, family? What all do we learn from this? The most important thing that we learn from this is fuck these motherfuckers. We start doing shit for ourselves. Black women, take as much time off as y'all need. Fuck these motherfuckers. Don't cozy up next to these damn white women, pretending like to being your allies and saying, I'm the good one. No, fuck you. Remember what Muhammad Ali said. In the story of 10,000 snakes and 1,000 of them being good, you think I'm going to leave the gate open to find out which one of the 10,000 is the good one? No, shutting the gate on all the motherfuckers. That's what you got to do. Our survival depends on it. Carpe diem, that's what a majority of this country, that's what they were fixated on. The misinformation, fucking media sources all over here rattling around talking about how old Joe Biden was, but not talking about all the dumbass shit Donald Trump was doing. Donald Trump is fucking old too. Joe Biden wasn't the only person that fucked up that debate. They act like Donald Trump went up and put up a masterful performance and he did so great and did all wonderful and shit. He fucking sucked. Shits and giggles, I don't know either. I doubt it. They're about to fuck this shit all the way up. This shit about to be fucked up. Y'all ain't gonna know this is America in 4 years. You're not even gonna know. Cause good God, these fucking dumbasses.
I'll call you when
Okay.
I might go to the Chinese place.
Okay.
I'll call you.
Okay. I'm just gonna watch this country burn. And I don't know about y'all. I'm gonna watch this shit burn. Because none of these fuckers in power now are gonna do anything to stop it. So just stop having hope in these stupid motherfuckers, because they ain't got the balls to do what our ancestors done. Nat Turner, Sojourner Truth, Harriet Tubman. They don't have the balls to do what they do. They did. They don't. Yeah, minding my black business. That's exactly right. They pretend like this shit does not exist. It's a figment of our imagination. Like they'll trot out Tim Scott book too fast to make it sound like, oh, there's no such thing as racism. There's no such thing as racism. There's no such thing as racism. America's not racist. America is not racist. It is not. I swear as for God, it's not racist at all. Cool. 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 But anyways, continue letting them lie to you. Lucky Lil, what's up with it though? Yep, minding my black business. I'm going to read what you said. In the words of Malcolm X, if you stab me in the back with 9 inches and pull the blade out 6 inches, no progress is being made. If you pulled a knife out, but you didn't heal, nope, you didn't pull the knife out at all. Carpe diem, none of them Sambos got an appointment. None of them. Not Tim Scott, not Byron Donalds, not both of those fucking sellouts. None of them got no kind of appointment whatsoever. Tim Scott is the resident bootlicker, and Byron Donalds is the shoe shine boy. Herschel Walker is the resident retard. That's what he is. Shade girl, what's up with it? It's funny. All that buck dancing and soft shoeing and butter biscuit eating, and you get nothing for it. What is Candace Owens' role in the Trump White House again? Because she was buck dancing for Trump big time. Oh, she's not black. I traced down her great auntie, and she's not black at all. What did Candace Owens get? Nothing. What did Mark get? What did Mark Robinson get? His fat lard ass. What did he get? Where's Mark? Where's Mark Burns at? All these buck dancing Sambos appeasing and sucking Trump's musty, molded ass dick. Where are they now? Because this whole fucking cabinet is white. Laura Trump got her lying ass on the damn news and said Trump had the most diverse fucking cabinet of all time. And it's nothing but a plethora of white people. That's some crazy work. All that buck dancing, soft shoeing, and tap dancing. For nothing. I told y'all, cooning ain't never paid off. Ever in history. It's never paid off. But people still like buck dancing. They like tap dancing. It's going to be the same shit. A bunch of lies. Donald Trump stealing money from the American people and the whole nine. That's all it's going to be. Yes'm, boss. Yes'm. They get buck their eyes real big. Yes, and hold their hat in their hand. Yes, sir, boss. I'll lick your boots, boss. All of them are like it. Every last one of them. It's what they are. But anyways, I've been on here long enough. I'm going to get off this mug. I'm going to watch the rest of this Ravens Steelers game. But shout out to the mighty LDBC. Shout out to everybody in the chat, everybody in the super chat, everybody who smashed the like button, everybody who subscribed. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to it. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. Help me get there. But anyways, y'all remember what I always say every live I do. It's not what you say, it's what you do that defines who you are. Because actions are everything. All right? Have a good day.